Hello everyone, this is Ekta Takrani. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will continue with History Chapter 3, that is Nazism and the Rise of Hitler. In the previous videos, we have seen what was the situation in Germany, the birth of the Weimar Republic, and we have seen about the First World War, how Germany was defeated in the First World War. In this video, we will be seeing the effects of the First World War. Okay, after the war, what happened in Germany? What was the situation? So we can say the war had a severe impact on Germany, both psychologically as well as economically. They were very badly affected that we can say in all these spheres, social, political and economic, in all these spheres, they were very badly affected. So we'll be seeing all the impacts. First, we can start with the social effects. Socially, the poor soldiers, we can say, soldiers were placed above the civilians. First, they were getting more importance as they have to fight. But if we can see the actual fact, they were also under a lot of stress. They were the other people like media and the political leaders were laying lot of stress on the soldiers that you have to fight for the national honor, you have to be very strong and aggressive. Like this propaganda was there and they were stressed out. Okay, and they were facing lot of guilt also. As they lost the war, they were facing lot of guilt and they were thrown to the different corners and trenches. They were dying of hunger. So situation was very bad with the soldiers. Okay, then we can see politically what was the condition. Politically, as you know about the Weimar Republic, it was very weak and fragile. It was new and it has got the two defects. As I told you, there were two defects in the Weimar Republic. It was not able to control the situation. And all the blame of the war, the defeating of the war, when the Germany was defeated, all the blame was on the Weimar Republic. All the people who supported Weimar Republic, they were called as November criminals. They have all the blame was put on these people that you are not able to handle the situation. As now the situation is out of control. Germany has lost everything. So the whole blame was given to the fragile, or we can say young, Weimar Republic. Okay, because they have to pay a lot of all the things, whatever they lost, the Weimar Republic has to pay for all the sins of the old empire. The mistake was done before, the war and all, the expenses and all. But now the Weimar Republic is paying for everything. Okay, we can come to the economic condition. Before this, Germany was the whole Europe was the continent of creditors. Means they had got a lot of money, they were giving money to others, they were creditors, and now they have turned into one of the debtors. Now there's a condition that they have to pay to so many people. They have taken a lot of loans and all, and the situation is Germany was not able to pay back the loan. Because when they were fighting, they were fighting on the loans and all. Now they have to repay it in gold. But the condition was all the reserves, gold reserves are depleted. Germany was not able to pay this, and in 1924 they just refused to pay the loan. There was a time when Germany refused to pay the loan. So what happened, France. France has taken over the best leading industrial area of Germany, that is Ruhr. Ruhr is the leading industrial area of Germany, which was taken over by France. Because as a compensation, because Germany was not able to pay the loan. Okay, then what happened? As Germany was facing economic crisis, there was lack of money, they started printing paper currency recklessly. They were printing lot of paper currency without having the equivalent value. Very carelessly they were printing the paper currency, and now there is an over circulation of paper money. Now the situation is, as they are printing the money without knowing, what happens? The value of the German currency, it came extremely down. The value came very down. Now if a person has to buy a single loaf of bread, they have to take full cart of currency notes. Imagine, there is given the picture, they have to take one cart full of notes, currency notes, to buy a piece of loaf bread. It means the value of currency is extremely down. They are not able to fulfill, they are not able to pay. Or in other words, we can say extremely high price rise. What you were buying in a one currency note, you have to take thousands of currency notes, but you cannot buy the things. Extremely high price rise. And this is known as hyperinflation. Just note it down. What do you mean by hyperinflation? It is a situation when the prices are rising phenomenally high, very high price rise. It's known as hyperinflation. That was the economic condition in Germany. Not only this, we can see there were more even severe effects in Germany. People lost their job, they were not able to get food, and they were unemployed, roaming in the streets that want work. Like this, they were holding placards and asking for the work. So this is not enough. What happened next, the years of depression. The major more impact, because already Germany was weak. Already it was vulnerable to face all these losses. They were depending on USA. USA was supporting Germany somehow. So there was a situation, that is the collapse of Wall Street Exchange. Okay, that is in the coming years, the prices of these shares were falling down. So this USA was also having the fear that they may face losses, and they faced losses. So the depression, economic depression in USA, this impact was on the whole world. As USA was a leading one, it was helping the countries, it was helping Germany also. So when they faced losses, the whole world was affected, and Germany was the worst sufferer. As they were already weak, so they were severely affected. There was a situation, it was even so worse that everything they lost. Their workers, 40% of the workers, they lost their jobs, they were not getting wages. The unemployed people, the number of unemployed people reached to 6 million. The people were roaming on the roads on their necks, telling that willing to do work. They were holding the cards, willing to work. They were not getting work. The unemployed youth, you imagine, without any work, these jobless people, lot of anxiety, fear, depression was there. And there was a time these people got involved in the criminal activities. It became very common, the people engaged in the criminal activities. Means this economic crisis has a deep impact on the people. Okay, the working class, they also were coming down in their income and salaries. So the situation was proletarialization. You just note down proletarialization. That is a time when the middle section, they are coming extremely down. There's the fear that they will be reduced to the rank of the working class. They will be affected. Okay, so the people were coming down economically, their situation was going down. Somehow some people were managing to keep their heads above water, but the situation was only they were surviving. Okay, in whether it is agriculture section, workers, industries, women, everybody were in deep despair, extremely sad, as they were not able to fulfill the basic requirements. And all this blame was given to the Weimar Republic, because politically they were weak. When the political system is weak, the economic situation cannot be controlled. No one was there to help them out. The government was not responsible to deal with this, as it has got its own defects. Again and again, it was just removing and disposing the people from the Weimar Republic. It was frequently changing. There was total instability in political system, which leads to poor economic system. So as the situation now, you can imagine what is happening in Germany. Politically, socially and economically, everything is out of control. These are the reasons it became vulnerable to dictatorship. Now, the people are not at all concerned about democracy. Now, they need to survive. You imagine, suppose you are in a place, you are not getting food and nothing you are getting. That time you might be thinking of any social media that I want to upload this. Such things will not come in your mind at all, because your basic things are not fulfilled. You cannot think beyond that I want to watch movie and I want to hang out there. You cannot think of these things. So these people, that time in Germany, they cannot think of democracy at all. What they need is mere survival was difficult for them. They were not getting food. Nothing was available for them. No rights, no food. They cannot think of anything beyond that. So that time, they became more vulnerable that anyone should come. They were not concerned it is democracy or dictator. They want a person to help them. So this is a reason how Hitler entered Germany. He came like a god, like a savior. He got the title, like he is there to help us, because they were in extremely poor condition. They were taking him like a god, that he is there to help Germany come out of this economic crisis. So this was the reason how Hitler entered Germany. In the next video, I will be telling how he came and what he did, what changes he brought in Germany. Till then, you prepare all these videos, what I have shared so far, and study well. Goodbye.